Week. I know this, but I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Good morning, hello crew. It's Friday, man. TGIF. It's freaking Friday.
Thank God.
What is the magical property of Friday, man? Like, you could have the suckiest week, like always, like Monday through Thursday. Like it's pouring rain every day. There's a cool breeze just blowing on you. Everything you do at work, it's just like your boss is like, I hate this, do it over. And Friday comes. The sun's out. There's birds coming down out of the trees, like landing on your finger, like singing with you. You know, I mean, it's like the sound of music, you know, with machine guns. That's all I can say.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Like she was shooting Nazis too while she was doing that. Like it was amazing. It's Friday, man. TGIF. What about you, man? You look like you had a night last night. Got a hole in your shirt. What's going on?
Oh, this is my sackcloth. We're mourning the death of Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Where's the ashes, man? You gotta sit in ashes too if you're gonna do it right. All right. Good. All right, you're doing it right. That's what I'm talking about for Ukraine.
For Ukraine.
All right.
Biden should have done anything.
Right? Anything, man. Gosh. I will say though, in all seriousness, though, thoughts and prayers go out to the folks over there on the ground in Ukraine. All these world powers, these governments, these presidents, these dictators, they play their little Game of Thrones, you know, with us.
Exactly. At everybody's expense.
The real people. So there are real people on the ground, just like us in Ukraine, who just want to live their freaking lives. They don't want to be a part of these power plays and all this stuff. You know, our hearts and prayers go out to them. So, and we appreciate Devout sitting in sackcloth and ashes. Right. Anyway, so World War III, man, is here. We arrived here. We're here, man. It's happening after all this time. You know, after all the foreplay.
Finally
made
penetration.
8:23, it happened.
So happy.
Being invaded.
Oh God.
What's up,
it's Russians.
What? Hey. Good morning. Say good morning. It's Friday.
Friday.
Have a good day. I love you. Be blessed. I love you, sweetheart. Be safe. I'll see y'all tonight. It's about the family, man. It's about the family.
Oh.
What's up, Reload Crew? How y'all doing, man? I know y'all feeling this Friday. Jeep in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. My South Carolina brother.
Classic.
Billy, good morning, man.
What up, Bill?
Dude's got the day off. That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
I know you feel it was Friday for you last night, wasn't it? Just selling, man. You know, like during the week when you got Friday off, Thursday's like your Friday. It's like Friday is prolonged. Like, you know, it's like Groundhog Day. It's like you got 2 Fridays. That's what I'm talking about. Grumpy, what's up, man? 7 hours. Wow.
Man,
what does that feel like?
Right.
Julie, good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. Let's party, right? Roots, rocks, and feathers in the house. Hey, sis. Oh, man. JR, what's good with you, brother?
What's up there?
Dusty Data. What's going on, man? Good morning, my brother. Joseph, good morning. Good to see you, man. Foxo in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Big Mama Steph. Good morning. Good morning. William, good morning. Good to see you, man. Milkmaid.
Thank you for last night, Milk. Appreciate you joining us.
Heck yeah, we had a great time last night, just hanging out. Milkmaid was there. Devout Lion was there.
What's that?
Good talk, good conversation. I see you went back to the old icon.
Yeah.
The oldie but goodie, the OG Milkmaid. Debbie, good morning, sis. Nikki in the house.
That might have been just a StreamYard pick.
Oh, okay, I see. Days, Prepper Days. What's up, brother?
Days. What'd it do?
Tammy, good morning. Good morning. Let's see. My freaking mouse is acting up this morning.
Oh God.
It's scrolling slow. Bullfrog in the house. What's up, brother?
What's up?
I like your new icon too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be that new, but I just started noticing it. So what you think, man? World War III, what's it going to be like?
If it's anything like 2020, slow, ungrateful, non-eventful, a letdown.
I mean,
whole
in
lot
a
of
way,
screaming.
we kind of already been in World War III for a while. You know, hybrid warfare.
Mm.
Militant, what's up,
Now it's
brother?
kinetic. Now it's kinetic.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on the ground. People getting hurt. Fish
Yeah.
sticks. Good morning. Good morning. Camo Carl, what's up? Let's see who else we
Camo
got.
Carl, that was legit.
Camo Carl, right?
All right.
From Toy Story.
Oh.
MI Faith Prepper, what's going on? Michigan,
Morning.
what's up? Larry,
Hello.
good morning. Good morning.
Classic.
Firefly, what's up?
What they do? Hiya.
Sherry, good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. So
What's up?
I wanted to kind of touch on the whole World War III thing because with all this going on, you know, in Russia and Ukraine, eventually China and Taiwan, that's going to be a thing at the same time. It could happen today. There's no, you know, it could happen 2 years from now. They could wait to see how this whole Ukraine thing plays out. But
is the Olympics still going on?
Yeah, still a thing.
I think that's why they had made their move, because like you can't be like the arbiter of the Olympic Games and start a war unless you're trying to keep them all captive. I mean, that's some good prisoners.
You mean the genocide games? Yeah, they're still going on.
Okay,
every day, man.
Good,
every
thank
day,
God.
Uyghurs are losing kidneys.
Finally, some hope in this bleak World War III.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently, the games are getting worse and worse, man. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to the games themselves. Just the news come out, the horror show that's called the Genocide Games.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the third player in all this is going to be Iran.
Aren't they backed by Russia
and China? They have a little loose alliance kind of thing going, you know, because Iran's like the second or third largest producer of oil in the world. You know, it's just, they're so freaking radical and they produce so many terrorists that they have so many sanctions on them. And the OPEC is through Saudi Arabia, who we back. That's where the petrodollar and all that stuff comes from. So I think if there's a conflict between us and China, if that happens, there's going to be a drawdown of our forces from all over the world, and which means Saudi Arabia, they don't really have much of an army because we back them, we protect them in that region. But Iran has a large army, so I think Iran's going to start messing with Saudi Arabia and other players in the Mideast too. And excuse me, coffee makes me gassy. But also Israel. Anyway, that's our lesson for the day.
All right.
Let's get back to
Thank
Friday.
You for joining us.
Ghost Prepper, what's going on, man? Yeah, Ukraine's doing stuff, man.
No, Russia's doing stuff.
What's going on with you, brother?
What's up, pal? Good morning.
Mad Chad, what's up? Let's see. Big Chad, what's going on, brother? Man, Big Chad be throwing out some good memes too, man. I'll be honest. I get jealous of some of his memes. I'm like, man, that was a good one. You make me laugh. Southern Fried, what's going on? Right? Tons of coffee. Candle in the house.
I'm drinking tea like a Brit.
What's up, man? Good to see you this morning, Pootie. Oh, my goodness. Pushcraft, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Shift Kicker.
What's up?
What's good with you? Sage, what's going on, man? What's going on? Sage is here to tell us how it's going to go down. GTP. What's going on, man? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man.
Like the pick.
All right, so anyway, I got some clips to share. I got some stuff from Infographics. I don't know if you guys follow them on YouTube, but I was watching one of theirs. But you know what would happen leading up to World War III, during World War III, and what if it goes nuclear? What can we expect afterwards? And we'll get into that. But first, I want to share something. We know that the American Freedom Convoy was supposed to leave yesterday or today, I think. to be at the Capitol at on March 1st. I actually found out there's another one called the People's Convoy. They're supposed to be there March 5th. And there's a couple other little convoys too coming from different parts that's going to meet up. Anyway, we were talking the other day about the viability of them doing this type of convoy and going to Washington, D.C. We were talking about it would be better if they would go to state capitals and stuff like that. But this guy, he's one of the organizers of it, and he put out this video.
The message is for the President of the United States of America. My name is Kyle Sefcik of the Freedom Convoy USA 2022, and our routes meet here in D.C. on March 1st in time for your State of the Union address. We are very organized, and our routes are public. I even pulled a permit for the National Mall to be respectful. I just want to be as transparent as possible from the start so there's no confusion. We are coming peacefully, and we're going to do this lawfully and constitutionally. I want the rest of the world to know our plans so that there's no twisting and lying about who and what we are. I'm coming to you as a father, a small business owner who's unaffiliated to any parties. We just want government overreach to end. On behalf of Freedom Convoy USA 2022, we are asking you to end the state of emergency, end the mandates once and for all. Sir, the world is watching us because they know that if what's happening in Canada happens to us here in the land of the free, then freedom as we know it is gone.
All right, so I just wanted to show because we were asking, what is their goal? Like, why are they doing this? What's the protest about? Because the one, the Freedom Convoy, the OG one in Canada had a specific purpose and plan in mind. And I'd like to say they've achieved it because Fidel Castro's son came out and announced that they're ending it. They're ending the mandates. They're ending the emergency powers and all that stuff. So the Freedom Convoy won that. I mean, in Canada. So we'll see how it goes.
What's that dude's name? Sefcik?
Sefcik.
So he's Russian, right?
Who?
Right. The guy who's running the convoy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His name was Sefcik. Why, you think he's a Russian player?
Yes, he's a Russian plant, dude. Russia's always got their tentacles in here.
So it's him and Trump?
Yeah. Yep.
Lady Rowan, good morning, sweetheart.
Hey, good morning.
Be safe.
What's up, pal?
All right, so you don't trust him, but then again, I don't trust him any much. I hear you, brother. You don't trust the guy with the Freedom Convoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just expecting it not to turn out well because, for one thing, I feel like we as Americans, we want to do something, but we just, it's hard to find like a cohesive thing to do that they're not going to turn against us. I mean, look at the January 6th protest, what it turned into. There was no real goal in mind except to protest. You know what I mean? And that's what it turned into. I felt like it was co-opted by, bad actors who led people into the Capitol building. Look what they've done with it. We'll see that. Like, I support it. Y'all know I support the Freedom Convoys. Silent Whispers, what's up? Anyway, I just saw that yesterday, and I know we were talking about it. I want to share it. I want to talk about how CNN learned about the Second Amendment and how important it is. Man.
What? No way. What happened?
Right.
Just a minor world war?
Yeah, some nation got invaded by freaking Russia, and they said, hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be nice if every citizen had a gun? So apparently, like, they've gone, they didn't have a Second Amendment, but now they're like super Second Amendment. Like, they're mandating you to bear arms in Ukraine right now.
The best of its kind. I'm sure they spit bullets. Like,
oh yeah, right. And so it's actually beyond that because the government in Ukraine is not letting citizens leave. Like, if you're an able-bodied person, they're like, here, have a gun. You
join the military now.
The population. So we haven't seen major conflict right now. Like, Russia's just moving in and they're taking out military targets and they're taking over government buildings, stuff like that. People are dying. People who are in the way of this stuff, but it hasn't reached like an insurgent level. Like, they're going from house to house and rounding up the population. They're arming the population, man. We could see some real brutal bloodshed. But anyway, CNN, are they admitting that the population should be armed? Check it out.
I'm one of the
things that we've heard from Ukrainian officials over the last few hours is, diplomacy is still our first goal here. Preventing further Russian incursion without fighting is our first goal. But if it gets past that, we'll fight for every inch of territory in every city.
And they will.
So how bloody do you think this can get? How much fight do you think the Ukrainians have here?
I think Ukrainians have 150%, 500% fight. I mean, they're going to fight like hell. And actually, they just passed a law in which guns are allowed to be used in freely in Ukraine. So that is a preparation. So if every Ukrainian takes a gun, Russians don't have a prayer.
Dang right, man.
She said fight like hell too. I mean, that sounds like insurrection. I'm just saying.
I know, right? Gosh.
I had to ease that in there. Sorry.
Probably voted for Trump.
Yeah.
All right, Hillbilly, y'all sub up, man. He's a good dude. He's got a good channel. Let's get him up to 500, man. He can start making some crazy community posts with all the rest of us. Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. What number are you up to, brother? How close are you? Right. Oh man. Yeah, I know. Ever since Ukraine gave up their nukes, after the Soviet Union fell, Ukraine had like 5,000 nuclear weapons. And in 1994, there was this big debate over, should these people keep their nukes? And my thing is, who is any other country to tell another country, no, give up your safety net. You're okay. Yeah. You're only bordered by Russia,
and China and Iran.
Yeah, you'll be fine. We got you. Yeah. So they gave up their nukes, man. Could you imagine if they still had their nuclear weapons? And they said, hey, Russia, if you cross our border, you get one of these in your face. That's the same reason Russia don't just come in the United States of America. Why we don't just rush into Russia or China and all these places. So I don't know why they did the nuclear drawdown. And now we're in this mess. And Ukraine's never been, stable. Uh-oh. Ghetto's close too, y'all. Let's get that brother up there. That's what I'm talking about. You got 4:30? Yeah, man. Let's get up there.
The CNN Second Amendment, though?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think they learned it at all. I think they had a radical on there. And it's like, oh, shit. That's what I think happened.
I think they were just asking about, the Ukrainian government doing this, and they didn't realize they were advocating for the Second Amendment. But it shows how important it is, right? What if they would have had a culture of Second Amendment all along, and the people would have been armed all this time
and trained? Yeah,
exactly. So it does show the importance, and it shows also, even on a small scale, if someone comes into the United States of America, we do have that culture of Second Amendment, even though there's a bunch of doo-doo heads who think the Second Amendment needs to be abolished in our own country, man. And here we have a prime example of why the population needs to be armed. It's not just for our overreaching tyrannical government, it's for a foreign overreaching tyrannical government as well. In your face, freaking leftists.
Commies.
All right, so anyway, before I get to the infographic clips and we get into discussion about nuclear war and stuff like that, I found this clip from Alex Jones. Anytime we could show where Alex Jones was right about something, we should show it, man. Yeah. This dude has been canceled to yin yang.
No other. Yeah.
No pun intended.
But we're looking at a giant war in February right now. Currently, that's the projections with the top people on the earth who claim they're not with the New World Order Combine. Is war in February. And this is the type of time, like right before World War I, right before World War II, when everything kicks off.
Turn the frogs gay.
That was pretty good. That was a good one.
That was my favorite one that was proven true.
They really work. They really
We're
work.
doing experiments to turn frogs gay, and they were. How do you do that? How do you turn an animal?
Why?
Why? Yeah, exactly. Why would you do that? The the ways that America wastes money, man. It's like it's almost like they should give a degree in like being a government money waster. Man, look at Fauci. Look at all the freaking weird experiments that mad scientist has done. Right, Boxo? Uh-oh. I fooled around and wrenched him, man. And now he's feeling the power, man. He's like Skeletor.
The power fills me. Yes, I feel the universe within me.
Don't let it go to your head, man. Use your powers for good.
Too late.
Oh, man. Right? No doubt, brother. No doubt. Sometimes that brother be's ahead of the curve, man. All right. So anyway, let me get to the actual theme of today, which is the World War III stuff. So, like I said, I think Iran's going to come out after the whole China conflict heats up, and we really see a drawdown of our. It makes me think about why Trump was trying to pull all our troops from all over the seas. Anyway, he was trying to draw down everywhere, all our bases, trying to draw down our bases in Germany and everywhere to bring our troops home to secure the United States of America. So, but anyway, so what happens like if it heats up and we get into a place where we're throwing nukes at each other, right? It's the worst case scenario. I honestly don't think it will come to that, but heck, man, who knows what's going to happen at this point, right?
If a bunch of nukes do fall, so we need to go like to the desert, because like, why would they waste nukes there?
Well, yeah, I know, right? So, what would be the point? What would be the point of anyone dropping nuclear weapons anywhere, especially if somebody nukes the United States? We've got more nuclear weapons than anybody. We're going to shoot ours off. China's going to shoot theirs. If Russia gets involved, that means other European nations are going to get involved, France and Britain and all these places. But here, let me show you the clip.
Complete and total nuclear warfare that spans the face of the earth. While a conventional World War III would still see the United States suffer the least militarily or economic harm, a nuclear war would almost completely level the playing field between China and the US, leaving both nations a ruined, smoking wreck. The US still holds the advantage in number and sophistication of nuclear weapons, thus China would inevitably suffer far greater damage than the US. However, nearly every major US city would suffer at least one nuclear strike, with most coming under fire from multiple warheads. Should Russia join the fray, it would inevitably pull in nuclear NATO members such as France and Great Britain, and spread thermonuclear warfare across 4 of the world's 7 continents.
All right, so I think it would depend on what would be the goal of them shooting nuclear weapons. If it was just to take out our infrastructure, they'll drop nukes on major cities, to take out population centers, major manufacturing places, our military bases, and we'll do the same to them. So if it was total nuclear war, there would be no major cities left, right? And there would just be areas in between. And so rural people would come together, would have to stay away from the bad zones. What you think?
The only way I see it happening, if like let's say we do escalate with Russia and Ukraine, and like let's say we start invading Russia, but then we start winning in Russia, and we're on the doorsteps of Moscow. Then as an act of defiance, he might, launch them. If I'm going down, we're going down.
Well, I mean, we are the only country that's ever actually dropped nuclear weapons as an act of war against an enemy. So it's not like we could take the high ground on this one, but I think we've never seen modern nukes used.
Yeah, and you ain't got to drop them from a plane. You can just shoot them.
Right.
Yeah.
And the way that nukes are used nowadays, like used to, you just drop a freaking bomb and most of the force went down into the ground. And that's where all the radiation and stuff, that's when it's the worst. But now nukes are ignited above the ground. So you get the most devastation from the blast, but most of the radioactivity goes into the atmosphere. There's still going to be some, and that actually spreads around more, but in the long run, it doesn't mess up the land and stuff like that. What's up, Southern Fried? Well, the United States still has the biggest man army in the world. That's right. No doubt, man. That's what I mean. Like, if it comes to the point to where we're shooting our nuclear weapons at each other, I mean, there's not really much we can do to prepare for. All you can do in the case of a nuclear weapon is just not be where it lands, and just leave. Or you can be a billionaire and build a freaking bunker you can live in for a couple of decades.
Is it possible to launch a missile at a nuke and blow it up in the air?
I would think so.
Right.
But I mean, I always think China has their new hypersonic technology.
Yeah. Strap it to a nuke.
We can't counter it. So I don't know if that's part of their nuclear arsenal. I don't know.
I always thought about the Iron Dome, though. Like, why don't we just do a nuclear Iron Dome?
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. Or just have lasers from a satellite just shoots the nukes.
Well, if Space Force would have got some traction, possibility.
All right. Nah, they're too busy fighting aliens that live on the moon.
Obviously.
What if China and Russia and the United States Space Forces are just right now just having war? And we don't
like a galactic battle. This is the reason why we're getting ramped up is because the effects.
They're looking down on what's going on here. Dummies don't know the real wars up here. It's been World War III up here since we started Space Force.
The Nazis are on the moon. Do you not know?
No, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh man, they are. Except on the moon, they're called BLM. All right. So anyway, move forward. Moving to the part where the nukes are actually falling.
Previous fears of nuclear winter have since been proven to be overblown, but a global cooling effect will still take place, dropping global temperatures by a few degrees. A drop of just 1 degree centigrade in global temperatures would make Canadian wheat growing impossible, showing us just how vulnerable the global food supply really is. What farmland isn't rendered fallow by a drop in global temperatures would likely be unusable due to nuclear impacts. Both the US and Russia target each other's vast swaths of farmland as nuclear targets, with the express intent of starving each other into submission in case of nuclear war. With the US alone exporting much of the world's grain, it wouldn't just be the Americans that starve, but much of the world as well.
So I think the initial blast, those cities going to be wiped out, population centers if you stay there. But the most devastating effects is going to be afterwards, all nuclear winter. just a global, just a decrease in global temperatures, just a few degrees would cause this.
So that's why democracy wants this to happen, to fight global warming. That's why.
Exactly.
It's just clicked.
That's what they're doing. That's why they're trying to push nuclear war, because you heard what Biden said. Climate change is the #1 problem facing
racism.
Facing us, man.
And racism affects global change, global climate.
Exactly. So they were like, if we could just get the nuclear winter, everything will be saved. The
oceans will stop rising.
Right. Yeah, it's like Trudeau said, I'm going to save you from COVID. He would have to kill every one of you. Biden's like, I'm going to save the world from climate change, even if I have to nuke every place on the planet.
Yes. Even the citizens for peaceful protest.
Yes. That's why he said, he's like, why do you need a Second Amendment to fight the government? You got nukes?
Yeah, right. Come on.
I want to nuke y'all, man. Come on. You can't stop us.
Yeah, right. We're America.
Right? So,
democracy.
Yeah. That'd be crazy, man. Just a few degrees drop in Canada can't even grow wheat, man.
That's crazy.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, GTP. I bet you GTP could grow some freaking wheat.
Probably.
He'd figure it out, man. Dude's a genius. Y'all need to go and watch GTP's experiments, man. His aquaponics and hydroponics and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's what's up.
All right. So anyway, so that would happen. You guys remember when we did the one on the Georgia Guidestones? It's been a couple of months ago on the Morning Reload. And one of the 10 tenets was they want to reduce the global population to around 500 million people.
Which is pathetic.
This would bring us down to just below 1 billion if it was total nuclear war. Let me see. All right, last clip.
Contamination from other nuclear strikes, and hundreds of millions would begin to starve within weeks. The initial casualties would also be in the hundreds of millions, with hundreds of millions more falling prey to injuries and radiation sickness within days to weeks. Then, secondary effects of global nuclear war would lead to even more deaths, as trade routes are disrupted, infrastructure is rendered inoperable, and diseases caused by high concentration of airborne debris strike down people by the millions. Many nations around the world would rely on imports to feed their populations, and the loss of global trade alone would would doom tens of millions to immediate starvation. As massive plumes of choking dust and debris spread across countrysides in Australia, North America, Europe, and Asia, respiratory disease would claim millions more.
Yeah, but that respiratory disease ain't nothing compared to COVID. It's the worst pandemic in the history of living creatures. I mean,
all we gotta do is wear a mask. We're okay.
Or two, just makes common sense.
Why don't we just take a nuclear vax?
I know. I'm waiting for the vax to come out about climate change, man. I can't wait. I'm getting double dosed.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm ahead of the curve. But yeah, so anyway, I mean, we talk about World War III and the possibility of nuclear exchange. You know, it could happen. It could happen. I was thinking about if China takes Taiwan, when China takes Taiwan and takes over, completely blocks off the South China Sea. I mean, they'll have naval dominance in that area. Their navy is bigger than ours. Bigger than ours. Man, I don't know what's wrong, man. I can't talk this morning, man. Got a frog in my throat ever since Bullfrog Swamp Homestead showed up, man. He has that ability, right? That's his superpower. Just kidding, brother. Yeah, but anyway, so I was thinking about the Georgia Guidestones and how that's they want to reduce the global population. I was like, man, nuclear war would do that.
I mean, think about it. From what we got about 6, maybe 7 billion down to 500 million. Like, good Lord. Like, that's a drastic change. You know what I mean? What?
Well, Frog said it. He feels a lot better about nuclear war now because it was in cartoon format.
Right.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, Dad. Frank, what's up, man? I lost it. Yeah, you're right, man. Putin's what a good dude, man.
What a great guy.
The only reason he's going in Ukraine is to take out all the Nazis.
Yes.
You know?
And racist.
I mean, come on. I mean, it's like their Jewish president, Kaczynski. Biggest Nazi ever, man. Come on. And what a way to troll us.
Yeah. I
mean, we're doing all this freaking bull crap about how, there's Nazis all across America. Everyone's a Nazi. If you voted for Trump, you're a Nazi. Trump's literally Hitler.
Literally.
And we're getting trolled by Vladimir Putin. We're going into Ukraine to kill Nazis. Leave us alone. Isn't that what you're trying to tell the whole world? We're fighting Nazis.
Dude, what about Hong Kong being a Hail Hitler? Did you see that?
Yes. What's GTP might know her name. She's in your government, brother. The one who said that Hong Kong is code for Heil Hitler.
Seriously meant it. 100% meant it too.
Yeah, man. What a demented person to say something like that. So I'm honking my horn. Oh my God, he's saying Heil Hitler. They'll say anything. They will say anything. They invoke Nazism and Hitler so much, it's lost all meaning. You know, it's like, that tree's a Nazi. Why? Because he's in a white person's yard.
It's the white man's tree. Okay. All right.
The white man's trees. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't been telling what Russia's propaganda like over here. Putin may just be talking the truth. I don't know, man. You think there's Nazis in Ukraine? I don't know.
I don't think that's what he's doing anyway. He said there's a separatist, and he's backing the separatists, I think, because they just want to be free. So it's a diplomatic war. Yeah.
Gotta be careful, man. I want someone to take all the stuff we're saying today out of context and make a clip about it.
Hail Mother Russia. How about that one?
Yeah. This Trumper, he's very problematic. He's a white supremacist and a racist, and he's in every video he's against China. Never makes eye contact with the camera ever. Crab circus.
He said Jews are running the government. Okay, dude. All right, man.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Peace democracy.
While they drop nukes.
Yes.
We're keeping the peace. We're gonna make it peaceful here if we have to kill every one of you.
It's peaceful bloodshed.
Going in to kill those Nazis, man, with the peacekeeping missions.
Right.
Did you watch that link?
Yeah,
man. Yeah, me and Devout watched it. Talking about Devout, share it.
He was talking about how our country has trying to get away with our Christian values and like just talking about how we hate to even be ourselves and how everything we have is corrupted, and that people in Europe don't even want to be affiliated with Christianity because of how we've just sullied it. So Satan and God is both equal in religion. So yeah. I don't think that's why he's going to Ukraine, though.
He's going to Ukraine to fight Nazis, man. He's against them. Ridge Runner, right? Definitely is. What's going on?
Good morning,
Loretta. Good to
I like
see
your
you
picture. Girl power.
Right.
Not that gay feminist shit.
When you're not intelligent enough to debate, call them Nazi. I know that's like the top shelf word too, though. Like, how do you escalate from Nazi? What's worse than a Nazi?
Republican.
Oh, that was good. Walked right into that one.
Yeah, you did.
Should Russia lose its seat on the UN Security Council? Yes, and China.
Why do they even have one? I know it was supposed to be a peace statement.
We should dissolve the UN. You know what I think is going to happen from all this too? This is just a theory. I think as things continue to escalate, once China goes after Taiwan and Iran starts doing their stuff in the Middle East, I think it's going to lead to the dissolution of the United Nations. Remember, after World War I, there was the League of Nations, right? Which led up. Then World War II happened. There was no more League of Nations, and then they formed the United Nations, and that's kind of been like the global government. That's kind of been like the world order since then. I think this is going to lead to a new world order.
I was going to say the next one they just straight call it the New World Order.
Wow, that'd be on the nose. I'm just saying. Yeah, but
League of Supervillains, like
yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I think it's going to lead to the dissolution of it. They definitely should lose their seat. They have veto power. Because I was watching the UN talk and trying to talk about sanctions and stuff. I was like, how are you going to sanction someone who has a seat on the Security Council and has veto power? It is stupid. It don't make sense. They don't even show up to like all the summits and stuff. They won't even show up. They won't even send a delegate. So, I mean, what is the purpose of the UN now? Let's get rid of it. And NATO. All alliances. No one's allied with anybody. Everybody go home and take care of yourselves.
Yes, please. Stay in your own country.
These things, man. They act like... Anyway, so I think there's going to arise a new global thing. And I think that's what's going to lead to the rise of the Antichrist. No, just my theory.
I mean,
I'm one of those crazy conspiracy nuts who actually believes the Bible's real. So
wow. Not science. Science clearly says the Antichrist will not rise.
Well, I believe in the science. I don't know what science.
Okay.
I believe in all the almighty, all sainted, second greatest doctor who lives right behind Joe Biden, Anthony Fauci.
And Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, right?
Yeah. Corrupt governments.
Good guys or bad guys, and it's just corrupt governments. That's right, brother. All these governments and stuff, man, like I said earlier, they're playing their little games, their Game of Thrones, and all us average people all over the world, wherever you're from, China, Russia, Ukraine, Africa, Australia, Canada, United States, all over South America. There's just people like us just living their freaking lives, cracking jokes, getting up, figuring out how they're going to feed their freaking kids, taking care of their animals, doing this, doing that, sitting down at night, reading a book, having a cup of coffee in the morning. And we don't want none of this crap. We don't want to be a part of these global games and crap, man. But here we are, all swept up in it. I mean, look at our government. They're making all these moves and doing all these things and spending trillions and trillions of tax dollars and $30 million crack pipe programs and all these different things. We don't want none of that stuff. We didn't vote none of that stuff. No one wants that. We're all swept up in it. So I still believe in the end, the real World War III is going to be the global powers, the new world order, trying to squash all the free people of the world. Excuse me. What you think, man? That's my spiel. That was my speech for today.
I can't wait for China to take over Taiwan, just so I can blame Biden.
Yeah, I did see that one, brother. That was a good one, man. He brought out a good point. Talking about, gosh, I just can't get this frog out, man. Sorry, though, it's Friday. I'll get it out tonight.
What about the potato?
Oh, so anyway, Glenn Beck had a good video. He's talking about Putin's speech He was kind of like giving a nod towards Biden about Biden's corruption through Ukraine.
Yeah.
And sending all Hunty over there. Quid pro quo. Well, son of a bitch. He fired the guy. Like he was proud. He was talking about corruption in his office, and he was proud of it. Yeah. Well, son of a bitch. Guy got fired.
I did it.
And he sniffed the lady like
against her will.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be nice to like. Well, I better not say that on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
We get shut down. It would
Maybe
be nice to like have some alone time with Joe, like in a camera, and just ask him all kinds of questions and get him on camera saying all kinds of crazy stuff and revealing things. It'd be amazing.
Actually, I was letting Russian hookers pee.
We would be Epstein as soon as it was released.
100%.
At least we get it out there.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway.
Good Friday.
What's up, sis?
What it do? Oh, beautiful bird.
It's an Amber Alert like you make. Jump out of bed, never do it during the day, always at night. Right? Man, there's daggone Amber Alerts, man, on your phone. Because it goes off, there's nothing that sounds like it.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes off, you're like, what the heck? Is there a tornado coming?
Yeah, nukes.
All right, Livin, you missed everything, man. All right, recap. So CNN just found out about the Second Amendment because Ukraine's giving its citizens guns to fight Russia. The Freedom Convoy guy, he put out a video. He's like one of the organizers of it.
He's a Russian plant.
Yeah, Devout thinks he's a Russian plant. We talked about World War III and how if it leads to nuclear, what that'll look like.
Hong Kong means Hail Hitler.
Hong Kong means Heil Hitler, apparently. Like if you honk your horn twice, that's Hail Hitler.
Yeah.
Apparently, so. Yeah. Oh, and Vladimir Putin is actually a hero because the only reason he's going into Ukraine is because it's full of Nazis. This is from him. That's what he said. So it's a peacekeeping mission. Even if he has to kill everyone there, he's going to get the Nazis out.
We should rip apart NATO and UN.
Yeah, NATO and the United Nations needs to go away because Russia is on the Security Council there. They have veto powers. That's pretty much it, brother.
Hold up, man. He's got a bullfrog in his throat.
Good to see you, brother. Huh?
He's got a bullfrog in his throat and he can't get it out.
Yeah, man. Bullfrog showed up and then I got this frog in my throat. That's Bullfrog's superpower. Sorry, though. Roots, what's up, sis?
Hey, Roots.
Good morning. Good morning. Show. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Lisa's here. What's up, sis? Good morning. Good morning. Let me see. Frankly, dear. Good morning. Good to see you. I think I've seen your name in the chat before. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the antics of Native and Devout.
What's up?
All right. So I want to share one more thing before we close it down for today. I know earlier this week, I showed you the clip of Kyle Rittenhouse announcing that, he's suing different people. Well, he was talking about what he's going to use his money to do. He's going to form an organization for the sole purpose of holding news organizations accountable for the things that they say. I think that's awesome. It's kind of like a Project Veritas, but man, if he gets like hundreds of millions of dollar payout like Nick Sandmann did from all these different places, he could really build something. He could build his own infrastructure, have his own servers, and really reach people. Anyway, check this out.
Me and my team have decided to launch the Media Accountability Project as a tool to help fundraise and hold the media accountable for the lies they said and deal with them in court. I don't want to see anybody else have to deal with what I went through, so I want to hold them accountable for what they did to me because I don't want to see anybody have to go through what I went through.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to imprison you for the rest of your life. It wasn't coverage, it was advocacy. You have a lot of potential targets to sue yourself. Will you be suing any of these news organizations, and if so, when?
Well, right now we're looking at quite a few politicians, celebrities, athletes. Whoopi Goldberg's on the list. She called me a murderer.
Interesting. And what about the people who called you groundlessly a white supremacist, which makes it pretty hard to get a job for the rest of your life if you're a white supremacist? Will you be responding to them?
Absolutely. We are going to hold everybody who's lied about me accountable, such as everybody who's lied, called me a white supremacist.
Yeah.
They're all going to be held accountable, and we're going to handle them.
You know what, man? I don't really watch Tucker that much, but he makes this face, man, when someone's talking. Have y'all ever noticed?
He squints. Yeah.
Looks like he's smelling dookie. That's what he looks like. But like the whole time someone's talking, like it's weird. Like, why do you?
Gutfeld's the only saving grace. I like Gutfeld. That's the only one.
Yeah, you do like Gutfeld. You talk about him. He is funny.
Cat and the angry black guy. Come on, man.
I haven't watched Gutfeld in a while, but he is funny. Right, Ghetto? They swooping in, man. Fox, in my opinion, is just as bad as CNN. Like, I'm not a Fox News. They're a big corporation media.
Yeah. Gutfeld doesn't have a laugh track, though. So when he says something that's not funny, nobody laughs, and he has to address it. That's raw. I like that.
I got you. You're right.
But no, they're definitely sold out.
Oh yeah. Also, Ark. Another recap. We're trying to get Hillbilly Homesteader and Ghetto up to 500 subscribers so they can start doing community posts too. So let's see, Heartland, what's up, brother?
What's up?
What's going on with you? Another good channel y'all need to check out, man. Heartland's a solid dude too. Oh yeah, and also Vladimir Putin's here with us this morning. What's up, Vlad? Appreciate you killing Nazis.
Something about life. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to recap for Art Livin, man. I want to be caught up.
The Georgia Guidestones is to fight global climate change, and we're going to nuke everybody so we can save the world from oceans rising.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah. And thank you, Ohio Prepper. Also, Boxo is now wrenched. He now has the power.
Yes.
And we all are afraid that it has gone to his head and he has become Skeletor. So, use your powers for good, man. You can do this. You got this, brother. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Amen, y'all. Let's get GTP's watch hours in, man. I guess you do go to it and find the longest playlist, man. And actually, you should just be able to play. There should be an ongoing playlist of videos from him. Just every video, and just let it play.
Yeah,
like
play all.
Just play all and just let it run. And after it's done, do it again. And after it's done, it don't take long when you got a few people doing that. It just takes a handful of people doing that. I mean, we've all been there. People did it for me. I remember Tribe was doing the same thing. Hutch, all these different channels. We were always reaching out to the community, and we made playlists just for that purpose. I mean, the playlist we had was our chess games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was brutal. I know nobody was watching those. There'd be a 2-hour freaking video of just me and this dude doing what we're doing now. You can't even see our faces, but you can see the chessboard. This one back here, the background behind us is the actual chessboard. But there was hours and hours and hours and hours of that stuff.
Yeah, man.
No doubt, brother. No doubt.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, you got anything to share, man? It's about time to wrap it up.
I'm good today. It's Friday.
Also, Art. First thing I asked Steve out why he had a hole in his shirt, and he said he's sitting in sackcloth and ashes for the Ukrainian people today. Yes, we did acknowledge them, and our hearts are prayers to go out to those folks, man. There's real people on the ground. Sage brought it up last night. And him and Will, he played a clip from his friend over there who's going through that stuff. It is real on the ground for those folks. So, all joking aside, and we joke on our government, we joke on Biden, we joke on Putin. There are real people experiencing that stuff. So, we ain't forgot y'all. Free people of the world, man. We're all going to unite together. Flags, nations, borders don't matter to us. We are freedom, liberty, loving people, man.
I do want to say that MSNBC put out a video of the protest in California, New York, and somewhere else about the support in Ukraine. There was tens of 20s of people out there protesting, so I'm very proud of them.
Tens of 20s? Oh my gosh. Man. That's the biggest, mostly peaceful protest I ever heard
Nobody,
of.
yeah, right. Nobody's get called racist, so no one, even on the Democratic side, even though the government's trying to say, yeah, we back them, nobody cares on that side. Nobody damn cares. It's not racist enough or gay. Right? We don't care.
It's not racist or gay enough. Is that what you said?
Yes, we can't back it.
All right, man. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. TGIF. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Hillbilly Homesteader, man. Enjoy your day off. All you brothers and sisters, wherever you go out in the world, man. I hope y'all have a great day. Stay safe, man. Prep up, get food, get fuel. We don't know when our cyber attack's coming. I just know it's coming. So, man, remind me Monday to share the story of what happened this Monday.
Not sharing it.
With the gas station getting robbed.
It's not a good story.
I keep forgetting to share that with you brothers and sisters. Y'all have something. Now y'all can remind me too. Y'all hold me.
Just make a video later today.
I don't want to do that now.
Just
I want to share it in the morning reload.
Okay. I apologize.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you guys out there.
They should just say Russia is trying to take abortion rights from Ukraine, and then they could get the left fired up.
I do want to say this before I close. You just remind me of something.
Oh my God, that's not good.
There's a lady. She is coming against parents thinking they have a say in what their children learns in school.
Yeah.
And her whole argument is, why do parents have rights over the child? Like the child has rights too. And someone asked her, "Do you believe in abortion?" And she totally went silent and realized what a freaking hypocrite she was. How dare you talk about kids' rights when you believe they should be ripped from the womb and murdered?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Totally destroyed her entire argument.
I mean, the government should have rights over both of them. Is that her?
Exactly. That's what she was saying. She don't care about kids' rights. She wants the government to have the right to indoctrinate kids to believe whatever the government wants them to believe. Give me a break, man. Anyway, you brought that up.
Yeah.
Trying to close this out.
I'm glad.
Oh man, I'll see you guys out there. I'll probably see you guys tonight. Tribe does this Friday Night Lives, man. It's gonna be hype. I can't wait. I'll see you guys there. Right, Duff? Thank you, sis. Pray for our troops that have been deployed over there. Let's hope that they don't get involved in this conflict. Let's hope they come home soon. I think we're gonna need all of our troops, especially our real patriotic soldiers, the ones who join the army or the military to defend their country because they have a patriotic heart, not because they want to be trans in the military. Not there's anything wrong with that.
No, hell, Mother Russia.
Join the military for that reason. Yeah.
Hell, Mother Russia.
Hell, Mother Russia. All right, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all get out there, man. Let's fight the culture. Let's always be prepared. God bless.
Later, y'all.
The end.
Dun, dun, dun.